Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Lunas, and today we'll be continuing the vintage story run. So last episode I went mining briefly. I found copper and saltpeter, quite a bit of both, and I finished mining the brown coal vein. We got 4 stacks of brown coal, a stack of saltpeter, and I think it was just over 2 stacks of rich copper. The copper veins seem to be a lot bigger when they're underground, so I'm expecting all veins to be bigger than surface veins underground. So it's going to be better for mining in general. The only problem is I didn't get to experience the tier 3 or tier 4 in the new armor. I did experience the tier 2, and they do less than 1 damage. I think it's about 0.6, which is great. And I finished the coal cave in general, the one that was here, and removed the marker. Unfortunately, it did go down to where tier 4 enemies would spawn, but it was just a dead end, so there was like nothing there anyway. But yeah, my goal this episode is to go mining in another cave that's closer, basically under the base. I'm back up to 100%, so I'm just going to use this and try and mine out of here for some time. I believe it did go down quite a bit further. There is iron down here if I believe correctly. I think it was in both the purple and the closer red one. And then I think it continued going deeper after it. Although that being said, where is the iron if that is the case? Maybe the iron's a little deeper as well. Either way, I want to thoroughly explore this cave over the next episode or so. Okay, there's iron there. I'm not sure if I mine it out just yet or go straight, like, down deeper, because this will definitely take a good few episodes to fully explore enough to an extent where, like, the materials are gonna be, like, depleted. Right, we are at 71, so there could be some bad enemies spawning soon. I hear one. I would like to know where it is. If I'm hearing them below 60, I'm gonna assume it's tier 3. Come on, where are you? Aged armor. Wasn't the treasure hunter selling this for like 70? Hang on. I may have just lost that torch. Ah, that could be good for caves in general. Copper spear, tin bronze lantern. A new shield. I may as well take that. 400 is quite a bit better than the current shield. It's still a 20% use, so that might be a global thing. Right, I need to eat and then quickly move on, because I'm already probably down to below 80%. Way beneath that. You know, I'm not even sure that, I think this ends in a dead end as well. I'm gonna be kind of sad if it does. Yep. I would like to remember that that's here, just because I want the bookshelves. I'm not sure if I can make bookshelves, and if I can, I have no idea how expensive it's gonna be. I'm gonna head this way next. Just try and fully explore in this direction. This is back at the entrance, which means there's only one more route that leads down. That's hanging, so I need to do this down this way. Yeah, I wasn't getting many drifters come up behind me at all, so that must have been because of the torches. If that is the case, they have been working very well. That is a nightmare drifter. Oh yeah, I got 26. I know last time I said this, I died, but they shouldn't be able to get behind me. I'm assuming there's enough light up there to stop tier 4s. And I think they have to be like a certain distance away to spawn as well. Don't quote me on that. Oh yeah, while I do plan to immediately use this for trade if possible, I've heard that saltpeter can be used for bombs, and I'm pretty sure it's a fertilizer type as well. So it will have quite a few uses beyond trading, and it seems easy enough to find. Back when I got iron armor in one of my previous worlds, I found a lot of saltpeter just going into caves randomly. But you do generally want to be at around 60 or below to find it, like commonly. It's generally once you see saltpeter, you don't want to go beyond that if you don't have armor. Which does limit quite a lot of your cave access. But that's fine. We're at the point where we might be able to go beyond that. Do I risk waiting for him to come back? I think it would be wise to get out now. Oh, no, hang on. Okay, he does hit fairly hard still. That's probably a 4 hit. Right, we'll temporarily get out of here and figure out how to make glue, and then we'll come back. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I originally came here and was checking the prices during the temporal storm, this guy was selling the Kurikos for like 60, 70 gears in that range. So if he's willing to buy it from us, that could be pretty insane. Obviously, it won't go for anywhere near the price, but we'll see. For now, I'm gonna put it in the mini gear chest. And then we have a bunch more saltpeter to add to our wealth. Right, does look like I'm still going to be using a decent amount of healing though, whenever I go under. So I do need to be prepared for that to catch up with me. Right, that has 4 days. 5 days, 5 days, 5 days. Yes, hello? Hey, that is not nice. I'm gonna have to go out the other way. Oh, and now you move. Okay. I'm gonna capture you at one point. You will see. Before that, I have no idea though. I'm probably gonna have to open up the front of the building and then do a ramp into one of the back paddocks. 51, do I make a couple more torches? I think it wouldn't be a dumb idea. I am waiting anyway. Chuck the entire thing in there. Right, I think I'm gonna go check the treasure hunter's stock. If he has multiple days, or if he has anything we can sell him immediately, then I can go grab it, but I don't know. I wish their inventory was a little, like, bigger, or like the amount of stuff you could sell them at once was a bit bigger. Okay. Leather reinforced wooden shield, huh? Oh, it is iron. So that'd be 2 metal ingots and maybe a piece of leather. That could be decent. Tin bronze falcons. Leather backpack. That's only 8, isn't it? And then candle, shovel. How do I make orb? Blasting bombs. Blasting powder. Oh, the only thing I need is sulfur and coal. That's a use for black coal I didn't know about. I'm glad I was saving it. I can't make those currently though. So one of those, one of those, one of those. And 5 of those. Poncho. Well, I can make this. Does it have to be orange level? It'd probably be orange dye. Yellow dye onion. How do I make yellow dye with an onion? Okay. Well, that gives me something to do when I'm not mining, at least. I do need to figure out how to make glue as well still. But I should be able to set up quite a lot of this stuff fairly quickly. I'll eat these first though. Right, that is empty. So I'll use this one. Like that. I'll do 20 liters and see how that goes. I keep getting lost even though it's the kitchen. Like, it's not that big. I think I need... If I need to use onion twice, it'd be 40, I think. Yes, like that. Yeah, and then I had quite a lot of spare leather, didn't I? Yes. So if I make the backpack, is that not how I make a backpack? Hang on. Leather backpack. Oh, it's cheaper than that. And then poncho. Pretty cheap as well. But I need to wait on the dye. So the next thing I can do is set up the crucible. that. Oh. Those are all done. The only thing I need now is candles. How do I make more? Beeswax, which I have none of, and flax. Plus that'll probably ruin my cooking pot. Okay, I'll just sell 2. And then glue. How do I make glue? Resin, powdered charcoal. So we'll ruin it. But I don't have much charcoal, so I probably want to make another charcoal pit at some point soon-ish. Not this episode though, because I want to head back under. Right, I think before it gets too cold, we should probably gather the rest of this. Otherwise it would start taking cold damage. Right, nearly a stack and a half of flax seeds. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, I have a new copper spear. I have 3 now, although one of them's nearly broken. You can actually find those fairly commonly. In underground ruins. I think that's where I found every single one of mine. Speaking of, I hope I find a few more. Right, axe mold, falx blade mold. And then the other one was a shovel, which I don't have. So I'm gonna have to smith that. But that'll be fine. I can just replace one of the ingots I have. I'm running out of space to place stuff though. Which is a bit of a problem. O'clock. This shouldn't take much longer. I should be able to get back down into the cave within another 2 or 3 hours. And then we'll see what other stuff we can get. this was a shovel. It's so nice being able to just smith simple doors again. These are nice and easy to do. Okay, I am gonna need another couple of sticks. I'll need one for the falcons as well. $7.45. Thought that was copper for a second. It looked like kind of dark for tin bronze. I guess it lightens up in color as it gets cooler then. I can't remember what what else he had in stock. I think it was like bismuth something, but I don't even know if I can make bismuth tin. And if I can, it's probably barely anything. That's bismuth. Yeah, I don't have much of that at all. I don't even think it was, I don't even think it was the other type of tin. I think it was, black bronze tin, which I know for a fact I can't make, because you need gold for that. Right, I'm not waiting much longer, but I should probably stock up on meals. That should be enough. How's that? I'll have to sell that, next episode, I think. Maybe same with the falcons. I might just go and sell stuff now. And just go back in multiple trips. Because he has the stock for 7 days, and that is quite a long time to fulfill that. Because yeah, if I keep waiting around, the temporal stability is going to change. Medium is already kind of high. I'd rather it be lower than that, but it might be manageable. If not, then I'll just stay out of tier 4 territory while exploring. Because I can still go deeper, I just need to use the fences. Like I did against the Nightmare Drifter. Oh, he does sell bread. But it's 8. And I don't know how long it takes to do. I can't do rice bread, I'd only be able to do flax. So that's bismuth bronze. It does actually sell for more. And then black bronze. I might try and do the bismuth bronze stuff then. And then... well, he also buys longbows. Might be worth manufacturing these then, because they're very cheap to make. Backpack. Oh, I thought it was 6 of that, 5. That was everything, right? Yeah. That could be cool to buy. It definitely suit, the elk. I have no idea how that works. He does only have 15 gears left, so I need to be careful of what else I choose to sell him. I think avoid these, because I'm already going for the bronze falcon and the poncho, and that is 12 gears. So you'd only have 3 left. Feels good being able to do business with them finally, though. I don't exactly have the ability to sell them a ton of stuff, but it'll do for now. The only problem is that he doesn't have anything that I want, because otherwise I could, like, bring his gears back up, and then I could sell him a longbow and maybe some bismuth bronze stuff, but unfortunately not. 3 more gears and I can get the elk, although I need to do the archive first. Wait, I went down the purple one, didn't I? Oh yeah, I decided I wasn't gonna do glue just yet. Have they burnt out already? Oh no, I must have reclaimed that. I think it's 48 hours they lost, but it always feels like it's less. It's like when you're actually waiting for stuff, it takes ages in this game, but when you're not, it goes by so fast. Right, this... I'm pretty sure those ore bombs did use saltpeter, so I'm gonna mine that, because I'm pretty sure multiple different types of traders buy those. Oh. Well, apparently they can spawn close to you then. Every route I find down is not proving to be very useful though, unfortunately. Wait, I left a torch? Oh, on the roof. Also, what am I doing? I need my shield. Oh, he's gone. grass down here? I'm assuming that was because the torch was here. There's no way it could work otherwise. Wait, nothing here. God damn it. This is rich iron. And then there's also bountiful iron back at the old place, and titanium. I already went that way. This way leads back towards where I want to go. So the only way is down. Oh. I thought he was a nightmare drifter. Get out of the way. That looks like it opens up. So I'm gonna grab my loot quick. I'll leave that guy, he's only like tier 1. I don't want Shivers to be able to chase. So I'm gonna do that, and they shouldn't be able to get through. I am very nervous, though, because this looks like this extends far beyond what I'm used to. That's one of the tier 4s. No, it isn't, it's a tier 2. Damn, I'm getting like scared over nothing. To be fair, if enough tier 2s ganged up on me at once, it'd definitely be a problem. Another dead end. If I leave that there for now, so I know I've gone that way. Hang on. There's so much saltpeter down here. I'm not gonna use it all, for sure. There's just too much. I'll gather a little bit of it. There's always the odd chance it could be covering up a ore vein. This leads up here, and then what is this? Titanium. So we now know where 2 deposits are better. And then I believe this continues to go down. It does look like it does. Okay. you can hear me getting worried. Why would you do that? Right, I can't actually tell the difference between how they look, so I actually need to like see them with my mouse. There's still another torch down here apparently. Damn, it's 11 o'clock. Walk on 11 o'clock. I'm gonna head back to this and then end here, as this is a relatively safe spot, and I'll be back next episode to continue exploring down here and trading with the trader. But yeah, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.